Well, Carlisle City were back in Northern League action last night and they recorded a very good 3-0 win at Whitley Bay. Dan Kirkup, the manager, joins me. Dan, you must be delighted with that sort of result.
Yeah, very pleasing performance that last night, John, away from home. A performance to be really proud of for what was it, the 12, 13 players that travelled over. We were down to the bare bones, but what an effort from everybody. Yeah, real good away performance. We controlled from minute one right the way through to 90, and never looked in any danger. We scored goals, created chances, and the back door was firmly shut.
Yeah, very good. But at both ends, and you got your goals and you kept the clean sheet. And what sort of side? When you said you're only 13, was it a good starting 11?
Yeah, I mean, there was a few people came in for the first game in a while, but yeah, there's no doubt we've got so many injuries to key players, and then there's a few commitment issues with a couple of other players who I will address over the next couple of weeks. Yeah, I need better from not the lads. Obviously, if you're injured, you're injured. I know who is injured and who's not injured. Um, but yeah, a couple of commitment issues from a couple of people, which is no good to me, and they'll just be showing the door, and I'll get some fresh in. But away from that, absolute credit to the lads who travelled over last night. To give that performance away from home in this league is a real credit to them, to a
And,
man.
and Whitley Bay have been a good side over the years, haven't they?
Yeah, they haven't started the greatest. Not sure what. I mean, I'm good mates with their manager, and we exchange a lot of messages with each other. I'm not sure why he knows why it's not going quite right at the minute, but yeah, they're usually a top six team, and
Mm,
they're
mm.
just not. They're not just finding it at the minute at the start of the season, but I've no doubt they'll come good. I've no doubt you'll bring a few more players in to improve them because they're in a good area where you can bring
Yeah,
players in,
yeah, right.
and no doubt they will. So I hope they do improve because, like I say, I'm good mates with Jay, the manager, and yeah, I like to see him do well.
Yeah, right. And tell me about the goals. How do they arrive?
The first goal maybe came after about half an hour. Young Ewan, 17-year-old, header tipped onto the bar. Then Alfie Buckmaster coming in for his first game, tapped one home. Then a good little move for the second one just before half time. Holty broke the play up, drove in, played to Jack Barker, who squared one to Jordan Irvin, tapped in. Then the third one came late. Henry Walker again, set play threat, scored a header with about 5 minutes to go to seal it, 3-0.
So was Henry playing centre half or was he up
Henry's
top?
back at centre half last night. Yeah, he can play absolutely anywhere. Henry, we were a bit short, obviously, at centre half last night because Jordan Little was suspended. 5 yellow cards he's had already. So
Oh,
obviously Henry had to slot back in there last night.
right.
Not a problem. He can play anywhere, and he gives his all wherever he plays, and he's really good wherever he plays. So yeah, credit to him. I've probably used him in quite a few different positions, but it shows a lot about him. He's there every week. He does whatever you want him to do every week. He'll play wherever you want every week, and that's the type of players you want around your squad.
Yeah, grandfather and father were good players as well. So he comes from
So
a
I
good line.
believe.
Some new names there earlier on. Buckmaster and did he say Barker? Baker? Barker?
Yeah, Jack Barker. I mean, you say he's a new name. I have him signed on every year. He lives local to where I live. He plays for my local team. I've just known him. I've played with him and like Sunday morning football and that over the years. He's far too good for the level he plays at in the Lions Premier League for Holtwhistle. So I dual reg him every year, and if he can play, he can play. Which usually midweek, but I think he's had a little bit of a bug this year to keep playing. He's enjoyed it when he's come along on a Tuesday night. But I just kind of get him to commit every week. He likes playing where he plays, so that's fair play to
Yeah,
him.
yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
He plays
yeah.
with his mates, he enjoys it. But yeah, he was unbelievable last night. He led the line on his own. He could have had a couple of goals himself, but he was really good. He ran in behind a lot. Like I say, he's a Lions top scorer last year. He scored about 40 odd goals at a good level,
Right.
so it shows he's got ability. And like I say, he should be at our level every week. Really, I think he knows that deep down, but just kind of get him to commit. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
fine. That's fine. I know what he is. He's a good lad, and he helps us out when he can.
Buckmaster, that's a new name as well.
Yeah, well, he's been with us for a couple of years now. He came in on trial last year just from London. He just moved to the area and asked if he could come train, and we signed him. Probably just never really had his chance, just with coming in on trial, coming late, and we've you know, we've usually been strong in midfield when we had Tom Mahone fit and as Fitzpatrick was there, and you've got Holty and Josh Simpson. It was probably hard to break in, but came in last night for a first start in a while, and he took his chance. He played really well. Obviously, got his goal and done a real good job in the midfield. Yeah.
Yeah. Has he been playing for the new look reserve team?
No, he's been around us. He's been coming off the bench now and then. But like I say, he's just probably not really had his chance to start. Obviously, he came in last night and he done really
He
well.
did very well. Yeah, good. And does that give you a problem for Saturday?
Thankfully, we don't have a game on Saturday, actually, John, because we were meant to play Borough Rangers, obviously, and
Oh, of course, yeah.
so it's we've been looking at this weekend because we need a rest. There's no getting away from that. We need a rest. We've got Callum Birdsall injured, stroke nearly fit. So I'm hoping you get him back as quick as possible. We need him back. I always go on about him. Rob McCartney's injured. I don't think he's too far away. Jay Kelly, Tom Mahone, probably a bit more long-term injuries.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So yeah, if we can just probably get. I think the whole squad just needs that rest this weekend, and we've got no Shields at home next Tuesday, so like a nice week off really. And I don't even think we're going to train on Thursday. I think we're just going to have a total shutdown.
Yeah, good idea.
Hopefully we come back recharged and refreshed, and like I say, we're going all right if we can just keep kicking on. I think we've got 4 home games coming up now.
All right. Yeah, you'll be in the top half of the table now, Dan.
Yeah, I think that took us 10th last night. I mean, the league's really tight apart from Bishop Auckland, who look like they're going to walk it. Apart from that, everyone's in a close little bunch together. So, 3 points here or there gets you to the playoffs, but 3 points, you're just 3 points away from the other end as well. So it's a nice tight league, which is always pleasing to see when teams can beat each other and there's not just 3 or 4 who really walk away with it.
Absolutely, Dan. Thanks very much indeed.
No bother, John. Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Thank you.